Fun for glory.
Can that be our new intro? Fun for glory.
I'm working on a new intro, but
That's good. We need one. Going back to Fun for glory. Bethesda edition at E3.
Bethesda.
Bethesda phone. We're horrible at starting videos.
God, we cannot record like 3 videos in a row. We just get the sillies and then just
we get the sillies. All right, back with the E3 goodness. This one, I'm getting way ahead of myself, was the best conference I thought of E3 this year.
I'm gonna let Mitch spearhead this one, like mainly because I'm not the biggest Bethesda fan, but I do like Elder Scrolls. So
You do like Elder Scrolls.
So there's some good news on
well,
that front.
we have a surprise for you.
Whoa!
We're actually going to start. I kind of went out of order because I watched this and then I started.
Oh, it's our fault.
Yeah, I was watching. I watched this and then I'm like, shit, I should probably write this all down. So I wrote down what I remembered. They talked about the next Doom game. It's called Doom Eternal.
Basically Doom 2.
It is Doom 2. It takes place
good.
after. And they were talking about it. They're like, you wanted to see new enemies? We're giving you new enemies. You want to see new guns? We'll give you new guns. You want to see hell on Earth? Well, we just showed you that.
Yeah.
So hell gets to Earth
Yes.
in Doom 2.
Which is awesome because even Doom, like the remake or whatever, reboot, still takes place after all the Doom games.
Yeah.
And it's the same Doom guy
Yeah.
from Doom 1. And there's like this whole like story hidden throughout the game where you're like reading these tablets and it's about like how the Doom guy was supposed to be suffering in hell, but he's just like gone through and just like murdered tons of demons and they're all scared of him. Like, it was awesome.
Doom, the remake, was amazing.
So
like,
fast paced.
So fast paced. Like, I still actually have to go back and beat it, but that's a game, like, if you stop playing, you have to go back and restart it.
Yeah.
Because I forget how to play. And
you can beat it in like 5 hours. Though,
oh, yeah, it's a short game, but
it's really fun.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's like an old like arcadey shooter almost.
Oh yeah, and the metal music though.
Yes, the music is so good.
Oh, so good.
So yeah, Doom 2.
And then so getting into like we'll get Elder Scrolls out of the way. They talked about 2 mobile games, which one I didn't care for. They announced it last year. The Elder Scrolls Legends. It's like Hearthstone. It's a card-based game.
Yeah.
Those were fun. Like Hearthstone was fun, and then I just got bored of it. Like those were like the pay-to-win games. Like you buy decks and
not for me.
No. And then they talked about Elder Scrolls Blade, which is essentially an Elder Scrolls game on your phone. And I know it's stupid, but they said like you can play it like, you know, landscape mode, like how you'd play a normal game. Yeah. But you can also play it in portrait mode.
Yeah. So, I'd probably play it in landscape mode.
Oh, I'd play it both. Like,
but I think it's really cool because it's like it's a brand new Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah.
Only on phones.
Yeah, and it's like you build a town and you can go dungeon crawling. There's 3 different modes in it, which was cool. But the way they introduced the portrait mode, he's like, I know when I'm in, like, Tom Howard, the biggest fucking troll in the industry right now. I love him. He's my favorite. He was saying that when he's in business meetings, he's bored and he can't play games. And he can't just sit there playing a game in landscape mode because then they'll know. So if he's just on his phone in portrait mode, he can still play Elder Scrolls.
That's basically why he made it that way.
But they also, when he first came out, he's like, we know what you're here to see. You want to see the next thing we can do with Skyrim. So here it is. And they showed this funny video with Keegan-Michael Key about Elder Scrolls on Alexa. And it was the funniest thing. I'm like, okay, they know how to make fun of themselves. They fucking made that. It's a real thing. If you have Alexa, you can download Elder Scrolls and play a fucking Dungeons and Dragons Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, like you just like you tell like Alexa where to walk, like to attack or like whatever, explore this chest.
Exactly.
Like,
I know, like we've talked about, you never played it, but it's exactly like Dungeons and Dragons. Alexa's the dungeon master. She's like, you see this big mountain in front of you. What do? I climb it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So like
they know how Skyrim like plays. Nobody goes around the people jump up the mountain.
They do, and it's hysterical. And Tom Howard, he came out with that, and it was just like, you know, he wanted that. That wasn't like a publicity thing. He's like, nah, I want to troll our fans.
Yep.
So he fucking
Good for him.
Wreck shit.
Yep.
They talked about on Fallout now. They did Shelter, like Fallout Shelter, the mobile game, bring it to all platforms on the Switch now.
Yeah, it's coming to Switch,
which is pretty good.
It is on Switch now. Yeah,
it is on Switch
it's
now,
out.
And I like the game. Like I played it when it first came out. I haven't played it since like the new updates.
Yeah,
but it was a fun game. You could do like the pay to win, but there's so much to do that you didn't have to.
Yeah,
and so I really liked it. And then they talked about Fallout 76, which
it's not what people are expecting, but it's getting a lot of hype.
Expecting.
Yeah,
like it's not an MMO.
No.
There's multiple servers. The servers are small. You'll never see a server menu, so you'll never have to pick a server.
That's good. Yeah.
But they're like everyone that you see in that game is a real person.
Yeah.
But the likelihood of seeing people will be like slim to none.
Yeah. Not like slim to none as in No Man's Sky slim to none.
No, but it won't be like a World of Warcraft. Holy shit, what are words? Or Elder Scrolls Online. Like there won't be hundreds of people. Oh my god,
Elder Scrolls Online was like so jank sometimes.
Yeah, I guess it's better now. That's a game I'm going to have to try.
It's actually really fun.
Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely try that out. But it's like you can play with your friends, you can play by yourself. There's like solo campaigns or all that
story mode,
and you can build your own town wherever you want it. So that's pretty sick. And you can find nuke codes and nuke your friends.
Which who doesn't want to do that for fun,
right? I would do that. Like I love Morgan, but I would nuke his village after he's put so much work into it.
Yeah, and I'm like such a perfectionist when it comes to building shit that like I would make like this perfect town. The fountain would be in the right area, stupid shit like that. And then like as soon as I'm finished, I'd be like going out for like an adventure, and then I'd like turn around and my town is nuked.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what would happen.
That actually, it's probably not like split screen.
No,
but that would definitely be something like LAN party worthy.
That'd be sweet.
That we could do for our channel. Like I have 2 TVs here. You could bring your Xbox over.
That's
if we
right.
both have the game. We can record just on like one TV.
Yeah.
That would get way too complex. But like, record on one TV, but both be there and playing and know what we're doing at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would be fun. And then this is the only thing that I wasn't a fan of, but pretty much because I never played it. New Prey DLC.
Yeah, I
didn't play the new Prey. I heard it was kind of meh, but the DLC, it looked cool. There's different trials that you can do now that looked fun. There's the entire game is essentially a prop hunter, but prop hunters brought into it, which is, I love that mode in all games. So that was the one thing that they talked about that I wasn't like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then they talked about Quake Champions, which they announced last year. It's bring Quake back to what it normally was. The graphics don't look good.
No.
But
it's Quake.
But it's Quake, so no one cares. And they're like they didn't release much on it, but they're talking about it at QuakeCon this year, which is
which is a thing.
Yeah. Which I love. Like QuakeCon started out as like 6 or 7 friends bringing their old computers playing Quake in a basement, and then it's turned into this huge fucking convention. Rage 2, I was like, it always looked interesting, but I never played the first one.
I never played the first one either.
After it came out on Xbox backwards compatible, it was Rage was $4.
Oh, nice.
So I bought it. I beat it.
How does it play?
It's first-person shooter, Borderlands style.
Okay.
But not like, you don't have a level system.
Okay.
But
like enemies have like health and that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't show a health bar.
Yeah.
But it's essentially like a Call of Duty Borderlands kind of thing.
Okay.
I really liked it. You had different guns. It wasn't like a loot-based game. So you couldn't like, when an enemy dies, oh look, an upgrade to this gun. But there were Bethesda references throughout the game.
Okay.
Like the last gun you get is like this giant like laser minigun, and each gun has like 4 different ammo to it. And this big minigun, it had BFG rounds.
Oh jeez.
So from Doom.
Yes.
The big fucking gun.
Yeah, the big fucking gun. Yep.
So they had that, so it was awesome. But it was a great game. Like when you first get it's more of a car-based game. Like to get from place to place.
Right.
You get in your car and there's you start off on like an ATV, then you get like this dune buggy, then you get like this pickup truck that's armored, then you get what they call, I think it was like a monolith or a mammoth or something like that. It was this huge armored car.
Cool.
But what they're talking about in Rage 2 is anything that you could see that has wheels, you can drive it, even if it's a broken down bus on the side of the road.
Nice.
So it looked good. I'm going to have to go, since I beat Rage 1, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the Rage 2 stuff, but I'm excited for it because Rage 1 was really good, and this one looks even better.
There you
Bigger. Go. And then what, they didn't show anything on it, but it's in the makes. I skipped over one thing. We'll get back to that.
It'll probably come out like next year or something.
Starfield.
Yep. If I'm just happy, like, they didn't show anything on it. It was like a 1-minute trailer on like CG whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm happy they're admitting it exists.
Yeah.
It's been so long that they've been teasing this game,
and they actually say they're really far into the development of that game. So
yeah,
next year, latest 2020, I would say.
I'm gonna say 2020 just to be safe. But
Bethesda,
it exists.
But Bethesda comes out with surprises though, like
That's
especially Bethesda Game Software, which it's on.
Yeah.
They did the same thing. They're like, oh yeah, we might tease Fallout 4. They come out, they're like, all right, here's like a trailer of Fallout 4. Tom Howard's like, by the way, this comes out in 4 months.
Yeah.
What?
And they could do that with Starfield next year.
So that would be kind of cool, especially since it's announced and it's a brand new Bethesda Game Software IP.
Yeah. Those who don't know, Starfield is like their third big gun. The first one being Elder Scrolls, the second one being Fallout.
Yeah.
So this one is like, they said it's like a combination of Star Wars and Skyrim, and
which
like
would be sick.
That sounds amazing.
That does sound amazing.
I can't hate that.
And then they went on to talk about Wolfenstein, as they said they're continuing up their campaign of fuck Nazis.
Yep.
They're releasing a virtual reality Wolfenstein.
Nice.
Which is a completely new game. It's not Wolfenstein 1 in VR.
Oh.
They did the same thing they kind of did with Doom VR. It's a new game.
Oh, right. Okay.
But the main thing is you hack enemy robots.
Yeah.
And kill Nazis.
That's
awesome. Essentially what the game is. And then they released they're releasing the next in the Wolfenstein series.
Yeah,
I haven't played 2 yet. Well, it's just called Wolfenstein Youngbloods.
Yeah.
And it takes place in the 80s. 86,
so like
way after Wolfenstein, because Wolfenstein New Order takes place in the 60s.
Yeah,
after the Nazis have won the war.
Yeah,
I haven't played. Was it New Colossus?
Yeah, I think that one takes place right after.
Yeah,
because you're still the guy from the first game.
You're BJ Blazkowicz.
Yep,
which is like
a funny ass name,
an awesome name, the most American name.
Except he's like Jewish.
I don't think he is.
Isn't he?
No, I think he's just red blood American.
Oh, there you go. Either way, he's killing Nazis.
He's killing Nazis, which is awesome. But this game takes place in that, and you play as Blazkowicz's twin daughter. So it's a co-op game. Oh, nice. It's a co-op game, not like straight co-op like A Way Out, but it's a co-op game where you can both play as a twin daughter.
Right.
So they didn't really show gameplay on it.
No.
They showed like what they look like, but obviously shit happens in New Colossus, which I don't know about.
Me neither, yeah.
It looked really good. Like the Wolfenstein, I played New Order and Old Blood, kind of the DLC to the first one, which was essentially Wolfenstein, the original remade.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Which was really awesome. Like I love those games, run and gun games with the difficulty in them, so they were really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then to end the Bethesda conference with the biggest I mean, I loved it. I am more of a Fallout guy, but I love Skyrim.
Yeah, it's so good.
The biggest boner thing that they showed was they introduced the Elder Scrolls 6.
Nothing on it.
Nothing on it because it's not in development yet, which worries me.
Yeah,
because they could easily just cut it. I doubt they will.
They're not gonna cut it.
No, but I'm saying like it could be like the whole Starfield all over again. Oh, 7 years later.
Yeah, it's true. Starfield took a long time to come out, but they never showed Starfield. They teased it in Fallout games. They teased it in Elder Scrolls Online. So it's been teased, but Elder Scrolls 6 was officially revealed.
And they just showed kind of like
a town.
They showed the world, kind of.
Yeah.
Mountains and all that. And they just said Elder Scrolls 6. I don't even think they gave it a name yet.
They didn't. Nope.
So it's just Elder Scrolls 6
There's a tagline online.
Yeah, what people think it's called, but if you want to look that up right now quick. But like other than that, like I'm going to get it. Like I remember playing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What?
No, I mean I'm going to play it.
Argonia. Argonia?
Argonia.
All right,
Elder Scrolls 6 Argonia.
That's hopefully what it's called.
It probably is.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The internet knows.
Internet knows
too
more.
Much. Yeah.
And so I'm gonna play it. Skyrim was amazing. Oblivion, I prefer Oblivion over Skyrim.
See, I never played Oblivion until like years later.
Yeah.
After I played Skyrim. Skyrim was my first Elder Scrolls game, and
yeah,
like it took
Oblivion
it from
was
me.
mine.
Like,
Oblivion was mine.
Yeah, Skyrim was just
Oblivion
so good, and when I went back to Oblivion, I just felt like the world was too empty. But it was a fun game.
The world was empty, and the level up system was janky in Oblivion.
Yeah.
Where you had to sleep to level up.
Yeah.
But if you knew the tricks of the trade, you put like one of your main skills is acrobatics. So all you have to do is jump and you level up.
Oh.
It was fucking unreal. Like I loved it.
Every RPG, I'm like, let's be a big ass sword guy and wreck shit.
And
that is literally how I play RPGs.
I usually do the same thing, except my latest run of Elder Scrolls, which I actually have to get back to playing.
Yeah.
I did Ranger. So like bow and arrow. Okay. And it does make the game difficult, but at the same time, it changes things. Because I'm always like the beat 'em up. Yeah. Either two-handed or like one hand, like dual wielding or magic in one hand.
Yeah, magic in one hand and a sword was my go-to.
Yeah.
But I only have one file in that game because I just kept making my guy better.
Yeah.
But I did eventually like get really good at the bow and arrow stuff.
Yeah.
And then I only went around killing people with bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And it was awesome to like one-shot a dragon. I was like,
yeah, you feel
dead.
But like, we'll probably have to wait. Well, we're gonna have to wait a couple years.
Oh my god!
It's not even
I'll
in
be
development.
surprised if it comes out in 2020.
But we'll have to wait. They'll do the same thing they probably did with Elder Scrolls, leave us with like a voiceover trailer for so long. But then,
Skyrim. Yeah, got that trailer. Yep.
It was the Fusorda trailer, which was amazing.
At the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be pretty cool. So that was Bethesda, and it was short, it was sweet, but like, and they did a shitty another band right in front of Rage 2, like the theme song. It was
who cares?
But it was actually like, I really liked that conference. I like Bethesda, everything in there, excluding like the Prey, probably.
Yeah, because we don't really know much.
We don't really know much about it, but I will play everything on there. And
it was all good stuff.
So I will give that an 8 out of 10.
And that is sad that is our highest mark.
Yeah. So Bethesda, for me, won E3 this year.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about everything now, so I would say like Bethesda, Bethesda, Ubi, Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony, Square Enix.
Oh fuck! Square Enix showed nothing.
No, it was 15 minutes of just trailers.
Yep.
And I was thoroughly disappointed.
Yep.
We should just make like one long video of just like fart noises for Square Enix. Like an hour
they're
long.
They're a good company. They are a good company. It's
they are.
That they did that.
But so yeah, that pretty much sums up E3 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty close. Would you say?
Pretty close. Like I think for me it would be like Bethesda showed a lot of good stuff, and I'm not a Fallout fan, so that kind of like brings it down a bit. But they did show a lot of good stuff. For me though, still I think it would be Microsoft, Nintendo, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Sony. Like
we're not even.
I don't even count Square.
No, I
but
do.
Like, and it's a huge like. Everything is like a 0.5 rating for me. Like for all of those. Like if I gave Microsoft an 8 and then Nintendo for me would be like a 7.5. Bethesda would be like a 7, and then like Ubisoft would all be like a 7. They pretty much on par.
Yeah.
So like that's how it was for me.
Like I did love the Microsoft, but
just nothing amazing.
Yeah, nothing.
But now that you've played the Devil May Cry games,
oh my god,
aren't you so psyched for 5?
The second that I beat DMC4,
yeah.
I text Morgan, like I beat those games in 4 days. Like
you beat all of them.
Crushed them.
Yeah,
they're short games.
Well, that's what I did too. And I bought the collection like when
Yeah.
it first came out, and I beat 1, then I beat 2, and then I think it took me like 2 days to beat 3.
Yeah.
But
so like what we know, DMC5 takes place after 2. We believe.
Yeah, it obviously takes place after 4, but like, yeah, for those of you who don't know, the fucking weird chronological order is 3, 1, 4, 2.
Yeah.
So
we think
it
this
either takes place after 2 or like immediately after 4. But like,
I don't think
Dante's looking pretty old,
and it looks like the one that was in 2. So him escaping from hell, probably.
Maybe, yeah.
But like, I don't know. I was left with more questions with DMC5.
Oh yeah,
because I'm gonna
play DMC5.
Where,
no question.
Where is his dragon arm? Why is it a robot arm? What the fuck happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
More questions, but I'm excited. I was excited when we saw it because I just started playing them, but now that I beat them, I'm really excited for it.
Yep. All right, so that was Bethesda and everything E3.
That sums up E3 for us. We will get back to your regular scheduled programming very shortly.
Of random gaming vids that Sebastian likes to watch.
Exactly. Love you, bro.
It's going to be funny if we're like big YouTubers one day and we keep referencing Sebastian and people are like, who the fuck is this Sebastian guy?
He'll be like, well, you remember how like back in the day, Tobuscus always had, what was it, Steven?
Yep.
Like, roll the next step, Steven. That would be Sebastian for us, except Sebastian's a real guy.
Yep, he is a real guy.
All right, so that's E3 for us, and we will be back with our regular gaming videos very shortly.
Probably a way out.
Yeah, we got a way out.
We got a way out to play.
We got a way out. We got Squeegee's Mansion. We've got.
Oh right, yeah.
We've got a video of Super Monkey Ball. We got some Halo Reach that we haven't finished.
Yeah.
We beat Sonic Adventure 2.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
We got
if we did this full time, like we'd have like a better schedule, but we do this like once a week, if not once every 2 weeks, and like
also like again, this is a great way to end an E3 talk. Like we're also like shit in our personal lives we're dealing with, like you're working a lot
all the time.
I'm working a lot. I'm going back to school. So right now we're just trying to get
ton of shit out.
A great catalog so we can do it, because we won't be able to get together every week to do this.
I know.
Like on the weekends we probably will, like for a couple hours, but
yeah.
So we're just trying to get a good catalog so we can start pumping out a video a day, maybe
a
video every other day for you guys. But anyways, stay tuned, and we love you guys.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Sebastian.
For listening.
Bye.
Bye. Boop. Fight for glory.